to be women on assignment. I'll say what you want me to say. I'll teach what you want me to teach. I'll preach what you want me to preach. Women on assignment. Go, 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 hey. Go, 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 hey. Go, 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 go. Women on assignment.
I know we need to wait y'all for tonight. Cause we looking slammy. All right.
Oh, wait, ladies. We are back. Hello, everyone. And welcome to this week's show, Women on Assignment. I am your girl, Leslie Mitchell.
I am Lakeisha Marion.
And I am Shamonia Wimberly.
And we are Women on Assignment. Yes. We are super excited that you joined us again tonight, Monday night, right here on Musgrove Music TV for another hot show. So, as usual, we start off with what?
Hot topic.
Hot topics. So, today's hot topic. Okay, here we go. Should Christian women or men only date other Christians?
Well,
What y'all think about that? Now, I'm going to sit out this one out because, see, I'm married. I ain't even dating.
but before you got
Yeah.
married, we're not gonna let you out that easy.
Okay, all right. Well, I've been married this year 20 years.
Oh,
So-
wow. Congratulations.
So before I got married, I wasn't where I am currently in relationship with God. So when I got, 20 years ago, I was in college, and I was dating, whomever at the time. Like I was just, not whomever, but they had to have something, something about them and things of that nature. But I really didn't, think about that during that time. Was a person, I looked at, was he nice? Did he treat me well? How did he look? All those things.
Right.
But, I wasn't, all into the deep, was he a Christian? Was he a believer? Was he not a believer? So back then, I would say I did not consider that at all.
You may not consider it, but maybe your spirit man considered it.
Now you know what? Now that's something right there. I'm gonna go ahead and take that.
All right.
Because it was some people I'm like,
Oh boy, what you say? I'm serious because in our last show we talked about the ministry piece and how when marriages come together, it's a ministry. And at the time, you didn't know that it was a ministry.
Sure.
And I know you guys work in the church, and I know you work with the youth ministry, and your husband also does the same thing, working with youth ministry.
That's true.
And then you guys do business ministry.
That's true.
But you didn't marry the first person you dated.
Now that's also, but I didn't marry the first person I dated.
Okay.
So sometimes you got to go through a process.
Well, the person that I married, I was saved and had just given my life to God, and I thought I was being picky. So I really didn't like him. But he kept pursuing, and I decided to give it a chance. And I was like, God, am I just being judgmental? And I ended up loving that person more than I loved myself. So we talked about that, right?
Right.
Yep,
And we're looking for love to fulfill us and make that completeness, because we thought marriage was that perfect circle. But I'm not knocking that individual at all, because I still love him today. That's my friend.
Right.
And, we're friends and we support each other. And they've moved on and I've moved on, and I still date. And you don't have to date someone that's, I better not say that because the pastor might be looking at me, but I think that your spirit man will line up. You'll know. You'll know.
So are you saying you should date only Christian people, or you shouldn't date Christian people, or you're not really, which one?
What would you say?
I think God will kind of let you know. You just, know who that person is.
Okay.
And you might have some choices. Because how does, according to the Bible, he that finds a wife finds a good thing. So he should know. But that don't mean anything, because we talked about men not having it together.
Right.
And they looking for, now let me tell you, because men are opportunists too.
Yes.
This is for women that have it all together.
That's true.
She financially fit. She got a house. She got a car. And then we talked about what you bringing to the table.
Right. So, what would you say about?
Y'all still want to pin me down to the answer. Still trying to pin me down to this answer.
Go ahead.
Give you a minute to think about it.
You give me a minute.
Because
She's trying to pity pat around the issue.
Well, by me being a Christian, being in church, I would definitely say I definitely want him to be a Christian.
Okay.
Okay, because the Bible say don't be unequally yoked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now he may not be in the church, but he's a Christian. He's a believer.
Okay.
So yes, I will date. Now if he's just somebody out there in the world, clubbing and party and all that,
I agree with that.
Absolutely no, I'm not going to date you.
Right.
But he needs to know Christ.
He needs to definitely know Christ.
Okay.
Because I would go back to the Bible says, do not be unequally yoked.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So I am a strong, firm believer on that.
Mm-hmm.
He got to have some type of God-like something.
Yes.
Foundation with God. Because sometimes we look for men to say they have to always be in the church. If we would date them, that's not so.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? Every man that knows the Lord or know God as his Savior is not always in the church.
True. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things that I kind of dealt with. I thought they had to always be in the church.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But all the time, they're not in the church.
Mm-hmm.
But they can have a relationship with God and they know God. Would I date them? Sure, I will.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody that's out in the world, no. If I want to be in the world, I go back the way I used to be and date them type of guys.
Ooh.
And I'm delivered from those type of guys.
All right.
Knowing who you are now. And I know God got a man of God for me.
All right now.
Yes.
It's funny that you said that using the terminology man of God, because I remember recently texting this guy and said, listen, you are not the letters that you wear. You are not defined by your career. You are not defined by your cars, the things that you possess. But guess what? You are a man of God, and you need to walk in that.
Yes.
Yes.
So back to you. So
I agree with you. So maybe I was looking too deep at it because I was thinking of trying to connect with it with the relationship, meaning they have a relationship. They may not have mastered that, but they need to know that God is, who He said He is, and believe that they're a Christian. They believe in Lord and Savior Jesus Christ died for you.
That's right.
That's
you
what
need to know that.
Right. That's what you were saying.
Yeah. So I would think I was looking at too deep. And sometimes we go too deep. And see, that's why we got this show to reel them all back in.
Because sometimes we could be too deep and you can miss it just because, they can love the Lord. They are born again Christian, but they just may not be in the church. Doesn't mean that you wouldn't date that person.
True.
I will. I will definitely date that person. As long as I know they know God. Like you said, they're born again.
Yes.
But hey, it's another story now. If they don't know God, they don't confess God as their Savior.
All right now.
So another look.
That's another
topic there now. I don't want to go too deep. It's just a hot topic.
Yes.
But you got to be careful with that. You
do.
If you don't wait it, 20, 15 years, you're just going to go and pick up anyone that doesn't know the Lord. Because first of all, you got to love God in order to be able to love your wife. Because I know when we're dating actually, people get the whole concept of dating all mixed up when we say dating.
Well, I'm going to have you to hold that. I know you about to go somewhere.
That's hot. That's hot.
So we want to get all that in. We got to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
Guys, in case you're wondering how I stay in such great shape at 43 years old, well, the secret is out of the bag. In fact, the secret is actually in the bag. Lose belly fat. Lose belly fat is designed to clean the colon and the intestine. With proper use, it has been proven for an individual to lose up to 15 pounds within 30 days. And its companion, Detox and Flush. Detox and Cleanse is designed to clean the liver, kidneys, colon, blood, prostate, and pancreas, which will produce an overall healthier you. For those who are local, we are located at the world-famous Swap Shop, 3291 West Sunrise Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Store N7. You can make your purchase online at www.flattenmystomach.fit. That's www.flattenmystomach.fit.
Hey, you guys, we're back. We want to definitely touch on dating. As I was saying earlier, most people get the wrong concept of dating.
Yeah.
Right? Because there are women and I know that was me too. When you're dating, now you think that you're in a relationship with the guy, but in actuality, you're not. So I would say dating is defined as you're dating this individual, you're getting to know the person, he's getting to know you to see are you compatible. Okay. Another thing about dating is get to know his background, his family, his mom and his dad. What type of upbringing he was brought up with? Is the mom or dad, you know, were they alcoholic?
Right.
The dad beat up on the mom.
That's
You gotta know the foundation of where the person comes from. When you're dating, take the time. Don't rush. Go out, get to know who you're dealing with. Because you may not be compatible. He may not be where you are mentally,
Right.
spiritually, and physically, and financially.
Right.
He may not want what you want.
Right.
So dating is just going out. We're getting to know each other. We're just friends. We're just dating.
Right.
It's okay to date. People get caught up and say, "Well, I'm dating this guy. Now you think you're in a relationship?" Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You can date. Dating don't mean you have to have sex with someone.
Right.
You're going out and you're getting to know. I believe that we should always date. Get to know them. Get to be their friend. That's what I would say dating is. And then one thing about dating, if you are compatible, it would lead up to the marriage. But you first got to start with dating. Not just, I talk to so many women, even myself though, I was thinking dating was you think, oh, you're in a relationship. No, that's not what dating means.
Wow.
All right now.
Yes. And listening to what you're saying, I'm just thinking about, you know, back in our parents' days, my parents' day and our parents' day, you know, they had like that courtship.
Right.
You know, they always call it courting or whatever.
Yeah.
And they, you know, like you said, they're
That's
getting
true.
to know
Yeah.
that person and just talking and who their parents are and their family and you know, because when you get in a relationship with someone, you're getting in a relationship with their entire family.
Exactly.
You know, so if you go in that blindly just based on, you know, that person alone, you never met, you know, anyone in their family or any, so you don't know how that person was raised.
Yes.
You know, what their thought process, how they feel about children, how they think about finance. You don't know any of those things. Because a lot of times people just want to rush. Everything now is just, I want it now.
Yes.
You know, we live in this microwave society and people don't want to take time and go back to just really getting to know a person.
I agree. Totally agree.
Can I touch on something? Because
Yes.
now you're saying, we're talking about that, but I'm over here thinking, right? And I'm analyzing this. So I'm just looking at it from a female point of view and looking at the men. Nowadays, I have noticed that majority, or not majority, but a lot of men are now into their kids. So, you know, before you would meet a guy and typically, you know, they didn't take care of their kids. But now today we've seen a shift.
Yes.
And they're more involved in their kids' life and things like that. But it kills me when they make their kids and the family that they left a number one priority over their relationship. That's the new thing that's going on.
I see that.
And what I'm talking about is because the women have held them hostage to their kids. And so then they say, I still have to spend time with my family. Your family?
Yeah.
You did it. If that's still your family, then you need to still be over there with your family.
Mona.
Come on
see that.
now. Because I ain't got time to be trying to date you and your whole family.
You know what that is? A spirit of manipulation.
Come on. It
Because I see it so much
Yes.
as you probably don't see it, but when you're dating someone and they have actually went through a
Yes.
divorce, and after the divorce, it's like the wife, the ex-wife, want to make the kids a priority, and then the husband, the
Guilty.
guy, he's so guilty that these kids come first. If you think you're going out on a date or something, he gonna put the kids first. I see it, and it's like they go over and above for these kids.
Yes.
You on the back burner, the kids first.
Yes.
A spirit of manipulation.
Manipulation.
If you don't move on by, why you still trying to control him?
Exactly.
So just to I just want to make sure I'm understanding this. So you're dating a guy who's been divorced,
Yes.
and we're not saying that his kids should not be a priority.
Right.
What we're
Exactly.
saying is that maybe the ex-wife or whoever is using the kids, and that's causing a manipulation between.
Yes, absolutely.
Like everything has to be
Family
oriented.
What you mean?
Okay.
Yes.
Look, what you mean the family have to go and get together on the weekend and y'all got to do a weekend trip and you got to go spend time with family?
That's too
much. And
So guess what? If you really priority in their life, guess what? Then the kids will begin to come transition over here.
Exactly. I agree.
But and then another reason why men can't even move on is because they're controlled by child support. They don't even. The men don't want that the ex-wife or the ex-girlfriend or the baby mama to know that they're dating with the content or the pretense that my child support gonna go up.
Well, because she's gonna be mad and she's gonna go back and get more child support.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Whoa.
Now,
So then you shouldn't even come in the dating game.
I like that.
Mm.
This should need to come.
Don't
in
even
there.
bring that into our world.
So, wow. That's amazing. Now, this takes us over to the church. We're going back to the church.
Yeah.
Why is it that women, it's so many women in church and not men in church? That kind of brings us back there, too.
Yeah.
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 And then when they finally come, guess what? They still with someone because someone has probably convinced them to go, or they're married,
Mm-hmm.
they're in a relationship.
So there's not a lot of single men
In the church.
in the church.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
That's just like you and Greg coming to church.
Right.
Greg is not an option.
Well, you know, no, 'cause I'm thinking something like, I'm thinking like in my own church. So I'm like literally putting myself in church, and I'm just looking around like, you're right.
You ever thought about that? Because I see, at church,
No.
there's so many women at the church, but it's very few men at the
Yeah.
church. And a lot of times you'll find that the men are in the church. You have some that are married and some that are single.
Yes.
But then you will find that, it kind of goes back to dating.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If the man is in church, we're thinking, oh, he's a Christian, he's in church. If this brother loves the Lord and he has accepted Christ as his Savior, we won't date that guy, even if he's not at church. But you would date the guy that's at church who's dating about 4 or 5 women in the church because he's in church. So let's touch on that a little bit.
Mm.
So you come to church with the wrong motives anyways.
Right.
What you come to church for?
Wow.
Well, Keisha, is there any men out there, really?
I will go.
We narrowed
we
knocked them all off the box.
Yeah,
Okay,
man, out. I'm like, man, stand up. Where are you?
we want to hear from y'all.
Oh my. So, what would you say about that? I know I kind of went a little left there, but hey.
It is what.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. So, the ministries that I attend here in Florida, there are not a lot of men. But when I go to Texas, when I go to Dallas to church, I attend the Potter's House, and there are tons of men.
Really?
There's tons of women that are in service.
So basically, what you said, we need to go to the Potter House.
Right. I'm ready. Yes.
Okay, I'll raise that trip. But I have to give it to you, girlfriend. They have a tight work singles ministry.
They do? Ooh,
Tight. When I tell you tight work, they hold no punches.
Really?
We giving the Potter's House a plug, but I I'm so focused in. When I go to church there though, the word and the anointing is so powerful.
Yes.
I don't even focus on the men. But there are a lot of men there.
Really?
And they are truly worshiping. Now I don't know if they married, I don't know what's going on.
You don't know what, but you just said there's a lot of
But
men.
hopefully the men that are there that are single will attend the singles ministry. So maybe we need to go to the singles ministry to find out who's available.
I came with these two.
Mama. That's a good topic though.
That's
We see that a lot in churches though. So what would you say, Leslie, with the men? Why aren't there many men in church?
To be honest, I really don't know, and it's interesting that you asked me that because my husband, he always says like, why are there so many women in leadership roles in the church? Like before, like growing up, there were mostly men, and he was saying, it's time for men now to, stand up and not to take over, but to join in that. It's like men have taken a seat back, and women have moved forward in the church. I think we're going to take a quick break and we will be right back.
Are you tired of failed attempts at dieting? Don't you wish you had more energy? Are aches and pains slowing you down? Now is the time to give Nuscentual a try. Nuscentual products are made from natural ingredients formulated to heal the body from inside out. Our products are held to the highest standards of quality and provide 100% daily vitamins and nutriments for all. Go ahead now to turn back that aging clock. Try Nuscentuals today. Brenda Solomon, Nuscentual representative and success story.
And welcome back. You're just tuning in. You are Musgrove Music TV. We are Women on Assignment. So we have been talking about this episode. Our hot topic is just turned into our topic for the day. All right. So we've been talking about dating. right? And earlier we talked about should you only date if you're Christian? Should you only date Christians? And now moving on, ladies, I want to get your opinion and feedback on dating outside of your race.
Wow.
Have you ever? Would you ever? What are some of your thoughts and opinions? About that. I'll just tell you mine really quickly. Mine is you love who you love.
You love who you love.
You love who you love.
Exactly. So with me, I would say yes, I have dated outside my race. It was a different experience. So I am very open-minded that I will date outside my race because you never know who God has for you.
I agree with that.
That man of God. Sometimes we can't be just, stuck on we're going to date this particular person and not be open-minded. So I have dated outside,
Okay.
And yes, I will.
Okay.
I have no problem with that.
Okay.
And it was a great experience.
It was a great experience.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I know for me, I would not date outside my race. I'm just not open-minded. I'm not prejudiced. I'm not. I've just never had that desire to date outside my race. I know there are a lot of handsome, men and all that great stuff, but I just, I like you.
Brother. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you, if that's what
I want to say she like her brother. I don't know why I attract not just the brothers, but I attract people from other races.
Okay.
And I have actually, dated.
Okay.
And it was a different experience. Totally different. Because you could compare.
Okay.
That's a great comparison.
I'm getting that eye over here. Like, okay, so one time, let me just share with you. So
Now here comes the real story.
in middle school, I did date this guy, and he was Spanish.
Okay.
And we got along and all that great stuff, but I just know that, and it probably goes back to that, just having that protective wall up, not, wanting to, not, what's the word I want to use? It just, with the diversity, I believe in diversity. If you look at my team, my leadership team, I know that everyone is capable. Diversity, we want to make sure that everyone is well represented. I'm not prejudiced by a long shot. But you just
want what you want.
I think I'm just more open-minded. Like, I just like to experience, just to try something different. I can remember meeting this guy. He's a white guy. He was a doctor. And we dated. And it was a totally different experience from what I'm normally date. We normally date, just from our race. So
when you say it was a totally different, give us one example that you would think that you would say it was
just like going out on a date. I noticed that when I went out, how they open the door, they close the door. I noticed that's totally different. And it's probably just our upbringing. When it comes to our own race, I did see that where they would actually send you flowers. Check on you during the daytime. The conversation is totally different. Very productive conversation.
So let me ask you this. So when it comes to our black male, and maybe this is how I feel, yes, their conversations probably sound a little different, and the relationship experience may be a little different, and it all ties back to the upbringing. But I think I would put a little bit more time, not saying that you're not, I'm just looking at, I would put more time into better understanding who they are. See, that's the problem. We need to start working with our men. Not saying that you're not going to work, because you could still be with the doctor, but you still remember that you got to come back over here and help your men get it together for their sisters, okay?
You're going to come back and help.
Yeah, you're going to come back and you're going to help. You get your race together, because you're not going to let them get lost along the way.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt, because I just see it so much. Women will show up for the women empowerment. Women, we want to get it together. We want to, and men sometimes don't even recognize that they all jacked up, dealing with abandonment. And a lot of our black men have, just look at the statistics alone. Weren't raised with their fathers, and now they're trying to get it together with their kids. now they're overcompensating.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's another story. But anyway, just dealing with abandonment and rejection.
Yes.
And, even in the workplace, even with black females, we have to work 10 times harder.
Yes.
And if our black women are not there to support them, then who's there?
Who else?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's just my view.
Nothing against my black brothers. I love my black brothers, but I'm just saying that I will.
You open-minded.
I'm open-minded. Italian. I have dated Italian.
Okay.
I am open-minded. It don't have to be like, okay, he has to be my own race. No.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's the topic, men. We got women on assignment. We looking for y'all to show up.
Yes.
Because I know y'all gonna kill us on that topic. Y'all can kill it.
Lakeisha. No, but just think about this.
But everybody's gonna watch this show.
But just think about this, because you see, okay, so now we're talking about, open dating and dating outside of your race.
Mm-hmm.
But, oftentimes we see, people who are in the entertainment, celebrities,
Absolutely.
athletes, and all of that, especially our black males,
Mm-hmm.
and they're either, they marry, or date, women
Mm-hmm.
who don't necessarily look like us.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
And I know, we've all probably had conversations with different women, about it.
Mm-hmm.
And when they do it, maybe it's okay. But if a woman tends to do that, then people look at her, like she's sold out or what, or
exactly.
something.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes women look at men like that too. But,
Yes.
so that's why I just say, you love
I like
who
that.
you love.
Yeah.
But oftentimes, just what you just said about it was a different experience.
Right,
I've
different
heard
experience.
men who date
Say the
outside
same
their words
thing.
say
Yeah,
the
that's
same
true.
thing.
Because they say we're angry.
Right.
Really?
Right. You're right.
And we're not
We're
submissive.
angry?
And we not submissive, and we not this, and we
Yeah.
not that.
Oh,
you know,
don't
so
get us started.
don't get, that's a whole nother topic about the submissive
Yeah.
part.
Y'all I'm glad we got a like button on there and not a dislike. I know we gonna hear from y'all on this.
But when you were saying it, that just came to my memory about I hear a lot of men, on interviews and different things, and just talking to men who I know who have dated outside their race, like, oh, it's different. Sisters always want to have drama, and they always this, and they always, they always same thing that we complain about men.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes men who are not raised with their fathers, they don't know how to be men.
Mm-hmm.
So they've never seen a man, courting a woman or opening the door or, pulling out the chair or, having those conversations. They've never sometimes witnessed that or been a part of that. So then how can we expect them to do those things?
That's so true.
Learn behavior.
Just
carrying over.
That's right.
Yes.
It's just like, even just looking at some men, back in the day, fathers,
Yes.
grandfathers, great-grandfathers, had kids, had many kids.
Mm-hmm.
And, then, coming on, then, they're repeating it. And then you have multiple women and you have all these kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you just keep repeating the cycle.
Yes.
So then women like us, like Lakeisha said, we're saying, oh, God, we got to deal with all these baby mamas. Drama. So I guess, it's an open conversation, open dialogue. To each its own.
To each his own, yes. And I have a couple, like my friend girls, they date outside our races.
Okay.
They do.
Yeah.
And trust me, they got a good
And then just to not to say that people who date, in your race is not, they're not building up empire together or, or having a great life and, all of that. We're just talking about, kids you date outside,
Right.
everybody do, what you think is best for you. And you are attracted to who you are attracted to. Well, listen, we know this is going to stir up a lot of controversy and conversation, and we are looking forward because we just, again, we keep telling you this show is just not for us, it's for everyone. So we definitely want you to give us your feedback, say your comments, text us, whatever it is, and let us know, what you think about our topics, what kind of topics that you would like us to have for you all. We just, just gonna wrap it up for today, and just, remember that we really truly appreciate all of your support, all of your love, and we'll see you here next week, Monday at 7:30 p.m. right here on Musgrove Music TV.
You don't want to meet us there, but you want to beat us there. Next Monday at 7:30 p.m. See you there.
Bye-bye.